featured artist is a longtime friend of mine. One of the dopest female artists in the city on the low. You know what I'm saying? And she goes by the name of Miss Lynx. Miss Lynx, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me. Is my mic on?
Miss Lynx.
Pull it a little closer to you.
All right. All right. Can you put one on? What's going on, Spontaneous? Thank you for having me tonight.
Oh man, it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure, man. You know what I'm saying? You've been working and grinding, you know, on your music journey for a long time, and you know, I'm finally, you know, in a nice position to give you a platform to push your new material.
Appreciate you.
Yeah. So you know, let's talk about the new single, man, and you know, how did you come up with the idea to do this record?
Definitely. So the single is called "Tonight We Winning." It's actually it's brought to you by Ethical Music Entertainment, which is the label that I'm signed to now.
Okay, nice.
The CEO is Carvin Higgins. For those who don't know, Mr. Higgins is responsible for Music Soul Child's success. He wrote Love, Girl Next Door, Teach Me How to Love. So he just, you know, Grammy winning producer. So I'm honored to be, you know, working with him, and we got a single. I think we got one.
Now the record is dope. The record is dope. So how did it come about? Did you get the track first? Did you start writing first? Or?
So yeah, he actually played the track for me while we were in the studio, and he said, "Lynx, this has got a great vibe. I think I could hear you on this." So he played it for me. We came up with the hook first, laid that down, laid a reference because we got Junior Sampson. He's from out of town, but he's on the hook, and then I just, you know, went in with my verses and we put it together, and it's just crazy.
Dope. Now, how did you and Carvin hook up? You know, because I know, you know, in the past, you know, you were already doing your thing independently.
Yep.
So how did you guys, you know, come together to start working together?
So I met Carvin through a connection. I know you know DJ Active.
Yep.
All right. So DJ Active was the one that kind of tied us, you know, linked us up together. And my first meeting with Carvin, he was like, I'm gonna tell you right now, we're gonna work.
Yeah.
You know, he brought me into the studio, and at that time he was looking for artists to build his label. Right. And he was like, you know, I definitely want to work with you. Nice. So that was back in like November. It hasn't even been a year yet. Okay. So, you know, now we speed up to date, and we got a crazy record, and the project is almost done. Right. So I was just in the studio today, and we did the intro. The intro is crazy. Nice. Yeah. Nice. So. Now, me knowing you for as long as I've known you, you know, I've known you to, you know, put some stuff out, you know, get it popping, and then kind of fall back. So like, what have you been doing in the, you know, in the in between time, you know, while you had some time off into, you know, where you at with it now? Yeah, so the time off is basically, you know, everybody, real life hits, right? Yep. So, you know, you got to prioritize. Like, there's things that pop up, and you got to learn how to handle them as they come. Yep. So, you know, it came to a point where I realized that although music is my passion, I feel like you always, especially as a woman, you always got to have a plan B. Yeah. So what I did was I went to school. Okay. And I got my degree. I just got my business degree this year, so I did graduate from college. Nice. And, you know, I took care of that. Yeah. And I wanted to just, you know, solidify that aspect of my life. Like, all right, you know, because when music does pop off, I wanna have real estate, I wanna have businesses. Right. You know, I don't wanna just be a music entrepreneur. I wanna dip and dab into everything else too. So, you know, and especially do it for my son. You know, so. Yeah. Sure. So, being as though you've been doing music for a long time, you know, when you first got started doing music, who were some of your early musical influences? Oh man, I'm definitely a big fan. I love Biggie, man. Biggie is just a storyteller. Yeah. He's somebody that, I mean, he's timeless. Yep. You know, that's something that I wanna practice doing. I wanna make music that's timeless. Right. You know, years from now, you know, when I got grandchildren, I want them to be able to play it and it still be as hot as Biggie's music is today. Right. So he's definitely an influence. Lauryn Hill, you know. I definitely liked Kim back in the day. Yeah. Kim, Foxy. And it's funny because a lot of people tell me like I sound like Foxy or whatever. Okay. All right. Those are just some of my bigger influences. Right. Now, growing up as a child, though, I know Mom Deuce probably used to play the salsa and all of that, or maybe she plays some R&B too. I don't know. Mom was into hip hop. Mom did the. She here with me today too. So shout out to Mom Dukes. I brought her with me. You know, family first. You know.
That's right. Yeah,
that's my mom.
That's Mom Dukes right there.
That's my mama. But no, Mom was into hip hop. So I mean, we had a mixture growing up. You know, I had the Spanish music going, but she was definitely into hip hop too. So it just made it easier for me to feel comfortable with, you know, recording and bringing home music and just showing her and you know, let her know I started recording. So
what was that like the first time you told your mom, like, yo, I want to rap, and you know, you went in the studio and laid something and played it for her? What was that like?
That was my my high school mixtape. My high school mixtape. I came home and I showed it to her or whatever. And it's funny because like back in the day, like I was like so wild. Like I used to curse like all the time, and then I just, you know, I had to turn it down. Right. Which is actually what ethical music is. Okay. So just to kind of shed some light on that, ethical music is an all clean label. Like you know, it's so. Of course, when we listen,
because I asked you for a clean version, you was like, "It's already clean.
It's already cleaned up, right?" So ethical music, you know, we stand for good music, good vibes, all positivity, good messages, but you know, still keep that hip hop influence, you know, in the sound. So. Dope.
All right, well, I think it's time to get to the song.
Let's get to it.
You know what I'm saying? I want to talk to you some more, but you know, I want the people to hear it. I'm anxious to. Well, no, I can't lie. I already heard the record.
You had it before it came out.
I've already been playing the record. No, I've already been playing the record. The record is dope. It's definitely getting love in the clubs when I play it, man. So you know what I mean. Let's get right to it. KG, are we all set to go?
Yes, sir. Let's get it.
All right, y'all already know what it is, man. Philly and worldwide. It's SNR Radio Show live on Blazing 267. Tonight is Ladies Night, and tonight's featured artist is Miss Lynx. And Lynx, I'm gonna let you introduce the song.
All right, cool. So, ladies and gents, you know, this is my new single, my hit single, and it's on iTunes, Tidal, Spotify. Find it everywhere. It's available everywhere for download. It's called Tonight We Winning, featuring Junior Sampson.
Let's go. Philly and worldwide is Blazing 267. It's SNR Radio Show, man. The hottest 3 hours of online radio on the planet. Tonight's featured artist, Miss Lynx.
Dope track, I like
Name of the song, Tonight We Winning. That shit is fire.
We ain't getting that.
Now, I've been on that it's fire. But to everybody else, you know what I mean, I can see everybody's reaction in the room.
Yeah.
Everybody loving the record. And I got to shout out a couple people on our live feed. Shout out to my man TD, the negotiator. And if you don't know who TD is, y'all, TD is the father of Swiss Beats, brother of D&Y, the owners of Rough Riders. Okay. And he loves the record.
He loves it.
He just, you know what I mean?
Tell him to get with me.
Yeah. Also, shout out to my man DJ Khalid on the check-in.
Okay.
He said it's a dope-ass record too.
Thank you.
So, you know what I mean? You got two respected people in the game right there, man, that just gave you some love.
Hey, man.
And
that makes me happy.
Yo, TD said text his phone. He said, how old is she? Text my phone.
All right. I'm going to get with him.
That's serious.
Let's do it.
That's serious. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't expect anything less coming from working with a Grammy nominated producer as far as Carvin is concerned. And I know that you was going to bring it.
Absolutely.
You've always been dope.
I had to, but you know what? Like I felt like lately, I felt like I've been having to step my game up. Like just as my growth as an artist. Like I feel like I've had to. Is my mic on?
No, just push it more, too closer.
Okay. All right. There you go. Like when we in the studio, Carvin always telling me, "Yo, step back from the mic, you're too close." So,
nah, it's the opposite here.
Yeah. All right. So just really focusing on growing as a person individually. Yeah. You know, and also as an artist. So working with him and just everything is just coming together. I feel like everything is in flow. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And it's just a beautiful feeling. So I'm very grateful.
Do you feel like I tell people all the time, man, the way you come across hit records is like. It's a perfect marriage between the artist and the producer, man. You know, and once you get that good combination going, then you can really put together some good work. So, what is it like for you guys, like working in the studio? How's it been?
Oh man, it's great. It's a different experience, and I'm gonna tell you why. Usually, I have the leeway when I write, like, cause I write all of my stuff. Right. When I go into the studio and I'm prepared to lay down, most of the time the producers or the engineers that I'm working with kind of just give me that control in the booth. Mm-hmm. But with Carvin, nah. He's like, do it over. I don't like it. Do it over.
Right.
You know, and I'm able to take that constructive criticism because I want to grow as an artist.
Right.
You know, and he'll give me, you know, different tips and little tricks and things that I could do in the studio, and it makes a big difference. Yeah. So, you know, it's just, you can...
Well, he's a seasoned vet.
Yeah, he's very seasoned, so I'm excited. We got a lot more crazy records, too.
Okay.
You know, not to give too much away, but I actually did like a hip-hop EDM type of record, and it's crazy.
So, was it hard, like, the transition for you to, like, totally clean your music up and strict to just, you know, keeping your music clean? Was that hard for you, or was it something that was easy for you to do?
To be honest, it was very easy, only because I wanted to clean up myself as an individual. Yeah. You know? And I didn't want to be one of those artists that's out there. Like, I feel like you have a lack of vocabulary if you're a rapper that every other bar, every other word is F this. Yeah, it's like, where's your vocabulary? Right. You know, so in order to be a great artist, you got to be strategic with your words, and you know, and if you can stay clean and make a dope record, then that says a lot. Right. How does Miss Lynx feel about hip hop music today? Is it still around? Be honest. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. Like, the music itself, I'm missing it. I'm missing that hip hop sound, and my goal is to bring that back. Like, I want to bring back, like, the record that we just played. For me, it kind of feels like a '90s R&B hip hop type of vibe, right? Have that vibe, So I kind of want to bring that back. But the music today is not. It's not something that I would make. But I respect the artist because you have to be yourself at the end of the day. Right. You know, so you can't make a hip hop record if you sound, you know, different, you know. So, I mean, I respect them. I just don't make that music myself. Right.
Just don't understand.
I don't really understand it. Right. I mean, it works because when we go to the club, you know, we go to the club, you see everybody, you know, nodding their head, so it works. Yeah. I guess on a business level. But I mean, you know, if you got a dope track is a dope track. Right. You know what I mean? So it don't even matter. You know what I mean?
A lot of people don't like to think anymore, though. Like, you know, you be in the club, you like, you just said something with the wordplay be crazy. Like, I'm just trying to dance, bro. I'm not trying to look at Genius and look what you just said and break it down and all that. Right. So,
but I think, like, I look at it like my philosophy is as fast as you come out is as fast as you gonna go. Right. So if you don't put any thought into the record, how long do you want that record to last? Yeah. Right, that's very true. That's kind of like my philosophy. That's why when I go into the studio, I'm like literally bar for bar. Like, if you listen to that, if you play the song back and listen to every bar, like, I wanted to keep it clean but still give wordplay. You know, talk slick and smooth and confident and still give it that good vibe. So
yeah, your delivery was on point, vocals on point. You wrote the track. You know what I'm saying? And it's a dope record, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't wait to keep exposing more people to it. You know, sky's the limit with you. You know, with this new situation with that record, I'm pretty sure you got more dope joints coming. I do. Any performances or anything coming?
Oh yeah, actually I do. I got a show this Saturday. I'm doing a festival. Let me pull it up because they just told me today. So, it's in South Philly. Okay. I just found out. So it's the New Energy Live Music Festival, and it's by Urban Celeb. Okay. The Urban Celebrity Magazine. Okay. They putting that together. Nice. Yeah, so I'm on that with a few other artists. So it's October 7th from 12 p.m. to 9 p.m. at Stinger Square Park. That's 32nd and Dickinson. Okay. So, and my set is at 6 p.m. So.
Nice.
Yep.
Is it an all-day event?
It looks like it's an all-day event. It starts at 12. Ends at 9 p.m. and the people who are putting it together are suggesting you to bring out chairs. Okay. This is at a park. I guess you could bring, you know, the kids and family. Bring
lawn chairs.
Bring joints.
Yeah, I don't know what your schedule is like on Sunday, but shout out to the good people at La Mega. You know what I'm saying? And my man Bad Boy and Pablo. They got something going on in Camden. It's for effort relief for Puerto Rico. Right. They got salsa bands and, you know, mad performers. I could possibly get you on that show.
Sunday.
So, you know, if you're free, it would be a good look for you to go out there for your people.
Sunday I'm free.
You know, help with effort relief for Puerto Rico.
Absolutely.
And I just think that the people would really love that song.
Let's do it. Put it together. I'm there. Anything from my people.
I'm gonna make that happen.
Let's do it.
Make that happen.
I'm down.
Before we get out of here, who would be Miss Lynx? What would be your dream collaboration?
My dream collab?
Yeah. Any two artists that you can have on a song with you. Anybody. They could be dead or alive.
Alright, so I'm gonna have to say I would want to get Kendrick on the track with me and Hov.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think that would be a crazy record.
Wow.
Miss Lynx featuring Kendrick and Hov. Put it in the air. You know, manifestation.
Hey, you never know. You never know, man.
You never know. Shout out to Rel Carter, Hope's nephew. He reached out to me too. So
okay.
Yeah, Rock Nation.
See?
Yeah.
You see that?
Yeah.
Beautiful things are happening.
It's all up.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like, you know, when you out here doing good, good comes back to you.
I'm a firm believer in that.
If you spread positivity, man, positive things happen.
Absolutely.
I've been feeling it lately, man. So much positive things been happening to me. I'm like, man, what the hell gonna happen?
Right.
There's too much good going on right now. I'm getting nervous, man.
It's like you moving too fast up in the world.
Man, listen,
they're gonna drop the bomb any day,
you gotta
baby.
accept it. You gotta accept it. If you paid your dues, if you're a good-hearted person, you have to be ready.
You know what's
crazy?
Sometimes I forget. You know, like I constantly work, and I still work now. That's the same way that I worked 10 years ago. So,
amen. If not harder, I see you. If not harder,
thank you. I forget sometimes the things that I went through. You know what I mean? I'll be like, man, nah, man, I'm deserving of this. I know what I've been through.
Absolutely. You put your time in. It's only right. Accept it.
Me and Ma Dukes, we used to rock out together. Me and Ma Dukes, listen, Ma Dukes used to be behind the bar. Shout out to anybody that used to party at JJ's, man.
My uncle's cafe.
You know, yeah, JJ's Cafe. Ma Dukes used to be pouring the drinks, and I used to be in the back.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Spinning.
Right. You know,
So
work
people,
with my family.
you know what's crazy? Like a lot of times people, I feel like this generation, they just want to skip the hard work process and they just want to get to the top. And I believe that, things like Instagram and stuff kill hard work because you can put up a funny video and go viral and be famous in 2 days.
Yeah.
And I feel like, but then again, that's kind of like why they don't last. And that hard work, I come from that, man. When people see, me with this show right here, or they see the situation happening at La Mega, right. People don't know about me DJing on the corner of being on Ontario at Overtime.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
I remember.
You know what I'm saying?
What was that spot on? You used to DJ at 3rd and Girard. What?
3rd and Girard, 3G. I mean, people don't know about. I used to DJ at Sylvie's, man, where outside used to sound like damn near Vietnam. Anybody that used to party at Sylvie's back in the day, you ain't know if you was gonna make it home after partying there, man. But all of these things is what's set up, where I'm at today. You can't skip that process.
Yeah, because it's almost like being a freshman, and they be like, all right, well, you about to take, senior classes,
right?
Then you about to take senior classes, like. All right, you can get up there fast, but once you're up there, a lot of people don't know what to do, so they just fizzle out. You're like,
you got life experiences is what's going to teach you, and that's one of the main reasons why I really wanted you to be here tonight, Miss Lynx, because I know the hard work that you've been putting in over the years.
That's real.
This ain't nothing that you just did overnight. You've been putting in this type of work for years.
That's right.
You know what I mean? So salute to you, and I wish you nothing but the best. You deserve it.
Thank you so much.
You know what I'm saying? And we behind you.
Thank you. I appreciate that, man. That's why I like to, support you as well. I know you got a record that you dropped as well, which I feel like is dope. So,
Thank you.
if any way in the
KG,
future,
can we get to that record?
Hey, let's play that Spontaneous joint too.
Yeah. Shout out to my partner Jay Strong on the vocals, man.
Yeah.
Man, I felt like it was just time to get back to that music thing.
Yeah.
If I believe if it's in you, it's just never going to leave.
That's what it is. You can run away from it, but it's going to follow you.
We're gonna have to work. We're gonna have to do a record together. I spoke to a good friend of mine last night, Goody Guns. So shout out to Goody. Maybe we could all do something together. I think that would be really nice.
We've actually already been in talks because he's cool with Jazzy Jeff, I believe, and Carvin and Jazzy Jeff are like, they came up together. So I think that collab is already about to happen.
See?
Did you hear Spontaneous first mixtape? No composition for the competition.
Don't listen to him, man.
No competition.
You ain't gonna find that one.
Volume 1.
I gotta dig in the archives.
It's amazing.
Amazing. Listen, it's been a pleasure having you.
Thank you so much for having me.
We want you to stick around. KG was supposed to order pizza. I don't know where that pizza. KG,
I see wing crumbs on the table, so maybe.
But yo, I called. What's it called? City View.
Yeah.
So when I called and hear all the music in the background, So they hooked. So
See
they
what happened was.
They hung up, but listen, I called back.
So boom,
She
check
blocked
it.
my number. Yeah, I was like, man,
Wow.
I could call right now. I was like, man, you put me on the block list, but I got people from
appreciate
somewhere else.
Dang.
But I'm doing the whole vegan thing now.
Oh.
So I don't. Yeah.
Oh,
I
nice.
want. Yeah.
Okay.
It's been about 3 months now. So
How's
I've been
that
going
working
strong.
for you?
Oh man, lovely.
Was it
Especially-
difficult?
Nah, because I had already been eating healthy.
Mm-hmm.
So really the transition was what made it easy was watching that documentary. I don't know if any of y'all saw
I
the
heard,
What the
I
Health
haven't.
documentary.
I haven't watched
That
it.
changes
documentary
everybody's life.
will-
I'm scared to watch it because I know I'm gonna be done with everything.
It
if I
will
watch
change
that.
your life.
I'm saying when you watch that thing, all you're gonna be eating is water and leaves, baby. I tell you,
Wow.
you're gonna be stuck like.
And crickets.
Pizza guy.
You know what?
Wow. There he is.
Hey,
There he
look at
goes.
this man.
Yeah.
We was just calling you out, man. We was just calling you out.
That's funny.
But nah,
What's up,
man,
Steve?
that's dope, man. Brock is on his vegan kick too,
Hey,
man.
shout out to Brock on the vegan life.
Yeah, man. Hopefully I'll get
That's
there
where
one
it's at, man.
day.
Listen, this
I'm a vegetarian, but you know,
You almost there.
almost there.
You just gotta do what works for you, you know?
Yeah, hopefully
Cheese.
I'll get there one day soon, man.
Yeah.
Lynx, you have any shout outs you want to kick before we get out of here?
Yeah, man. Shout out to my son AJ. That's my inspiration, man. So shout out to AJ. You know, shout out to my mom. I got Mom Dukes in the building. Shout out to Carvin Higgins. Shout out to everybody that supports me. Shout out to Ricky. Shout out to Felicia. Shout out to everybody in my corner.
Yeah.
That at times when I feel like I'm not progressing, they remind me of everything that I am doing. You
Yeah.
know, so just to keep that,
You know what?
that momentum going.
When you do it the right way, it takes time.
It does.
And sometimes, we get, we feel like it's not moving and thing. I mean, because I go through it too. But when you do things organically in the right way, it takes time. You know what I mean? But you know what? When you get there, it's going to last.
Oh man, it's gonna.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I got to shout out to TD one more time, man, because he's
Shout out to TD, yeah,
he
shout
really
out to
loves
TD.
that record.
That's
And I'm
so
going to
dope.
try to make that connection happen.
That's so
you know what
dope.
I mean?
Yeah. Thank you for listening too.
I'm going to make sure he gets that record so he
Okay.
can really, really, listen to it.
Okay.
And then go from there, man. So shout out to TD. Shout out to all our peoples, man, in Puerto Rico.
Yes, shout out to Puerto
And
Rico.
also shout out to everybody, man, that's out there trying to make some efforts and some things happen for the people that the devastating thing that happened in Las Vegas, man.
Yeah, gotta
That's
keep
a super
everybody in
tragedy,
prayers.
man. Super tragedy.
I think the death toll is up now. I think 64. It's
Wow.
going up now. Because it's still 20. There's one hospital where there's 100 people still in there, and there's still 25 people in critical,
Yeah.
and 75 are in stable. But anything could change at this point. So still keep your prayers up.
So this is what we're gonna do, right? We're gonna kick it to my new record, man.
Private.
With Jay Strong. The name of the song is called Private. You guys can get it everywhere, man. All the digital, streaming services. It's everywhere, man.
Okay.
So make sure y'all go ahead and get the record. It's currently number 8 right now on the Beatport digital charts, which is great.
That is
Nice,
so
nice,
dope.
nice.
Congrats.
And thank you very much. And we're just working. You know what I mean? Shout out to Gino Caparelli and Mr. Mig, 418 Music, Squad Deep Universal, and the label, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm actually head of A&R over there.
Oh wow.
So I'm actually looking for artists to sign.
Okay.
If you got a budget and
Hey,
you need
man.
it and you're looking for a deal, we might be able to do something, man. So we're gonna get to that, and then when we come back, I got my man Aziz in the building.
Okay.
He's got an artist that goes by the name of Swerve. He's got a brand new record with Jadakiss. We're gonna get to that.
Nice, nice.
Spontaneous come a long way, man.
Nice, man. That's
Man,
dope.
look, man, you know what I'm saying?
No
It's just
composition.
work. It's just work, man.
No
That's all
competition
it
for the
is.
competition volume 1. Listen to that.
And then, Miss Lynx, we don't want you to go anywhere. You know what I mean? So if you
I'll
don't
stick
mind, sticking around,
Yeah,
kicking it
absolutely.
with us, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
We're gonna be eating pizza in front of your face,
That's
so I'm
all
sorry.
good.
You know
Her
what I
feet
mean?
order is bigger than mine. I don't know about that.
Look at the
But,
PG.
We're gonna keep things going, man. It's
I'm
ladies' night right here.
Let's
SNR
do
Radio
it.
Show. Spontane, Tierra Monet, Double Wonder, Steady Stills, Visions, KG, Smiggity, and shout out to Chop and Sean Press, who's not with us once again. He's like, boy, he's an orphan. That nigga is the orphan child of the crew, man.
Oh, my God.
man. Hey,
Golly.
you get crazy, man. It's my new record, y'all. It's called Private.
Let's do it.
Featuring Jay Strong. Let's go. Turn it up, bro.